From the headlines these days, and that's also true at Yale University in America after a student published a column in the campus newspaper. In it, she suggests keeping a record of racist and sexist behavior by white males for possible use later on.
Everyone knows a white boy with shiny brown hair and a saccharine smile that conceals his great ambitions. One day, I'll turn on the television and I'll see him sitting down for his Senate confirmation hearing. I'll recall a message where he likened a woman's body to a particularly large animal. I'll kick myself for forgetting to screenshot the evidence. I can't let things slip by. I'm watching you, white boy, and this time I am taking the screenshot.
What kind of a hate sewer has Yale become? This is not progressive, it's juvenile and malicious, pernicious. Yale paper prints racist guide on how to destroy white boy lives like Kavanaugh.
This article proves two things. First, it is the left and the Democratic Party and its members that are racist. And second, if you go to Yale, you will leave more stupid than when you entered.
She just put into words what a lot of women are doing and have already done. This is just writing time's up out in multiple sentences. And guys should be warned that whatever they type and post is being screenshotted. She's probably doing them a service.
As you can see, the article sparked some controversy online, with some accusing the author of hate speech. Now, Isis Davis-Marks, the author of this piece entitled "Evil is Banal," is a senior at Jonathan Edwards College. She studies philosophy and writes a regular column for Yale Daily News. Well, debates over political correctness at Yale University are pretty frequent these days. But earlier here on RT International, our guests debated the call for the surveillance of young white males.
I think that the hate of white people right now is being so normalized on educational campuses, anywhere in the media. And it's become so normalized to the point where if someone did this the opposite way, if it was vice versa, if a white man wrote this about some other people, then he would get the insane amount of backlash. And it would be much worse than if this woman wrote this about white men.
And I have to say that it isn't the surveillance that is scary. It's the fact that it's intimidating. They're creating a system that intimidates white men and pushes them down and makes them look over their shoulders and makes them worry. And that is the tactic of a totalitarian state. And they seem to not be able to wait until they can inflict one upon us.
The mainstream media has put this label on white men and even white people in general, on college campuses, in jobs, even at restaurants. I'm currently a college student right now, and I see this whole, I guess, plague coming to everyone's minds, thinking that white people are bad, white people should be blamed for their ancestors' problems. You know, that shouldn't be happening.
I'm not sure whether this marks an occasion of desperation for leftism or opportunity, a sense of looming opportunity, or maybe both. You're not really on the left unless you're a victim. And in order to be a victim, you have to have an oppressor. And they appear to have settled all the different causes, all the different angles of leftism appear to have settled on white males for racism, sexism, bigotry, and homophobia. And that is the great evil of America. And we are going to be made to pay for that one way or another, even if we're innocent. And of course, most of us are.
Well, thanks for joining us so far here on the program on RT International. Plenty more stories still to come your way on this Tuesday program. We return in approximately 1 minute.
When folks are talking about socialism, like Cortez out of New York, that congresswoman saying AOC, that, socialism is back and we need higher taxes, we need redistribution of wealth. That's actually not the solution to some of the shortcomings of capitalism. The solution is access.